Hey guys, Gibby Some here with another cooking video, and today we're making Nigerian stew. Now, my family is Jamaican and I grew up on Jamaican beef stew, so I got the urge for some stew this week, but I wanted to try it in a bit of a different way. So I started looking up recipes and I came across this one, and I'm so glad I did. It's the perfect hearty winter meal. The flavors are amazing and it comes together really well. So let's get started. Here are the ingredients. We're starting off with, there's actually 5 plum tomatoes. I have one that's in the fridge that I already cut up for something else. So we're gonna be using 5 plum tomatoes. We're gonna be using just one. I have a 4-pack here of bell peppers, but we're gonna be using red bell peppers. We then have a red onion, habanero peppers, 2 of them, garlic, tomato paste, salt, pepper, grapeseed oil. As you guys know, I try to use grapeseed oil anytime I'm cooking, anytime I'm putting heat on the oil. I like to use grapeseed oil or avocado oil, anything that has a high cooking level. Olive oil is not one of those things. So moving on, we've got rosemary, we've got beef bouillon cubes, we've got some paprika, we've got some curry powder, Jamaican style baby, we've got some bay leaves, we've got some parsley, we've got some rice over here, and then we've got some flank steak. Now, flank steak is not cheap, guys. It's about $20 for a little less than 2 pounds. So if you would like to substitute flank steak out for a different cut of meat, that's absolutely fine. Something that's a little bit more affordable. One thing I forgot to mention in the ingredients list is a 1/2 cup of water. You'll want to add a 1/2 cup of water into the food processor as all the ingredients are blending down so that it forms a smoother consistency. Don't forget to take out the bay leaves. Now you can make whatever size you want with your dish. I am making some fried sweet plantains, so I just started off with a little bit of grapeseed oil in the pan, and now I'm placing the plantains in the pan, making sure they don't touch one another. When your plantains are done frying, go ahead and take them out of the pan and place them on a paper towel to soak up some of the oil that they were just cooked in. And now for the taste test. alone.